Good morning, Greyhounds. My name is Mr. Glander, and I'm an assistant principal in the Freshman Center. We are so excited to get started this year and work with you on your journey through your next 4 years here at Carmel High School. Today, I'm going to share with you some behaviors and some expectations that are becoming of a Carmel Greyhound, and I really believe that these things will help you set your path forward on a positive direction. We believe that all students deserve the opportunity to develop their potential in order to establish and maintain responsible citizens' roles in a dynamic society. It is a shared responsibility of the school, the home, and the community to view education as a lifelong process. CH is committed to the pursuit of excellence, acknowledging that the quest itself is the most significant aspect of the achievement by recognizing and allowing for individual differences and special needs. CHS encourages and inspires you to think intellectually, emotionally, and socially for the benefit of a society. We're going to talk a lot about the behavior of becoming a Greyhound. And basically, what we mean by that is your decisions will impact and have an effect significantly on you as well as your peers for years to come. We sincerely encourage you to make the very best of your experience here at Carmel. What does behavior becoming of a Carmel Greyhound mean? Our philosophy and our challenge to you is that you attend school regularly, you treat others with respect and kindness, you dress for success, you take pride in everything you do from your work, yourself, and your school. And while you're doing this, make sure that you use good judgment and you're representing yourself in a way that would be proud for not only you, but your parents, your school, and your community. We truly believe that attendance is a required piece of your success. You must be here in order to learn, and you must be present in your classes. If you do have a prearranged absence, you must pick up the pass at the attendance window prior to your departure. You also must sign out in the attendance window with your school ID. If you have a doctor's appointment or any other appointment outside of school, please make sure that you drop off that note at the attendance window to make sure that we appropriately mark your attendance in Power School. We have a lot of support here at Carmel High School from teachers and counselors as well as social workers in the health center. We are here to help and support. If you're unable to be here on a regular basis, we will communicate with you and your parents to make sure that we find ways to make sure we can get you here to school. One of the consequences if you do not regularly attend school is privileges can be revoked. So please make sure that you're here at school as much as you can and make sure that you're attending regularly. When we talk about dress for success, the expectation is that you wear clothes that meet the following requirements. You fully cover your torso, your back, and your buttocks. Does not promote illegal or disruptive behavior. Does not obscure your face. Religious head coverings are permitted. Teachers, counselors, social workers, and administration can help you through this process if you have any questions or concerns. There can be consequences with failure to meet the dress for success, and that will be handled appropriately from an administrative standpoint. Take pride in yourself, your work, and your school. Academic dishonesty is an issue that we deal with every year. Please make sure that you're turning in your own work. If you have questions or concerns, if you're confused about an assignment, please make sure you go to the appropriate people like your teacher or a counselor or a social worker for extra support. Please make sure that you turn in your own work. There are consequences with academic dishonesty, and the first can be a disciplinary action. An alternative assignment can be given, as well as a disciplinary action can be administered. A second such offense of academic dishonesty can lead to you being withdrawn from a class. So again, if you're struggling in an academic area or an area where you need extra support or help, we are here to help and support. Please make sure that you reach out to those appropriate people before you enter into something that may be considered academic dishonesty. The lunchroom. Every year we have to deal with this. Please make sure that you pick up your trays, do not leave food, and you throw away your trash. We are not here to pick up after you. We have a beautiful facility and we have a custodial staff that does an outstanding job to make sure that our cafeteria and our school is clean. It is your job and responsibility to make sure that you uphold your end of the bargain and you throw away your trash, you take up your trays, and you pick up anything that may be around your table. Again, please make sure that you take pride in our school and you take care of these things while you're eating lunch. See something, do something. Please make sure if you have a friend or someone that you are concerned about, make sure that you reach out to a teacher or a counselor, coach, administrator. We really pride ourselves here at Carmel High School that we share information. One of the greatest ways that you can do this that is strictly anonymous is through our Stop It app. And students use this all the time. So I would strongly encourage you, if you're concerned about a student and you don't want to go to anyone and talk to them personally, you can use this app. This Stop It app is monitored 24/7, 7 days a week, and we make sure that we follow up on each and every Stop It app to make sure that we are helping and supporting all of our students. And again, it doesn't just have to be that way as far as the Stop It app, but you can also reach out to a teacher, a counselor, a social worker. Our SROs are great resources as well. And of course, you can always reach out to administration. Please remember that we are here to help and support you in anything that you may be dealing with or any of your friends may be dealing with. Safety is a high priority here at school for all of us. Please do not open doors for others. We have certain points of entry once the school day starts, and we want to make sure that those are the only points of entry. So please make sure that you don't open outside doors for others. One other thing that we've been dealing with in the last few years, there is no DoorDash or food delivery during the school day. Let me repeat that. There is no DoorDash or food delivery during the school day. You will not receive your food. We will keep the food in the office if it is delivered, and there can be consequences to follow. So please make sure that you are not engaging in that behavior. We have 4 SROs here at the high school. They do an outstanding job. Officer Blake Lytle is at door 2. Officer Christian Rodriguez is at door 17. Officer Ashley Williams, door 4, which is our student services area, and Officer Hunter Rogowski, who will be our SRO in the freshman center, is at door 13. Use good judgment and represent yourself well. Social media is something that we deal with every year. Please make sure before you post, you think about what you're posting. And also remember, once you post or send or tweet, you can never get it back. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? And quite honestly, is it kind? If it doesn't fit in one of those categories, please do not post it. We have counselors, social workers, and administrators can help you through any type of support that you may need during those times if you feel that you need to post or get involved in something you know that probably isn't right. Misuse of social media can have school as well as legal consequences. So please think before you post or send anything. Restrooms are for your use only. Do not congregate inside or outside of the stalls. If you have questions or concerns about that, please see an SRO or administrator. Disciplinary action can be applied. We've had situations where large groups of students want to hang out in the restroom. Please do not do this. Use the restroom for the appropriate use and then move on and make sure that you get to class on time. Treat others with respect and kindness. There will be no bullying or intimidation or harassment allowed here at Carmel High School. We deal with this in a very serious manner. So please make sure that you're kind to one another. Please make sure that you're not doing anything that may be considered bullying or may be considered intimidation. It can be physical or digital, written or verbal, on or off campus. Anything that is brought to the school's attention, trust me when I tell you, we will deal with it. If you've got questions or concerns, the administration, our SROs, counselors, social workers are all here to support you in that process. And again, there can be school and legal consequences if this is deemed happening here at school or off school grounds. Treat others with respect and kindness. Just be kind. If you see someone that is picking on someone, don't be a bystander, be an upstander. Take time to help others. Do the right thing. Step up, speak up. Please treat each other the way that we need to treat and be respectful of one another's opinions. Again, there's a lot of us here to help and support you. You just need to be kind and take care of one another. Take care of yourselves and others. Ask, listen, and tell. Tell an adult, as we said earlier, if you have a friend that is struggling. We have counselors, we have social workers, we have lots of resources here to help and support you. Please make sure if you feel like you have a friend that is struggling or you know of someone, please reach out and tell someone so we can get them the appropriate help moving forward. SSRT is an outstanding resource when used appropriately. You must get an SSRT pass from one of your classroom teachers prior to the SSRT. You cannot work in unsupervised areas, cafe hallways, commons, or Carmel Cafe. You cannot visit vending machines. You cannot leave your SSRT until the bell rings for the first academic session. You must stay with that particular teacher for the entirety of the academic session. If you have questions or concerns about SSRT, please talk to your teacher. Again, it is an invaluable resource for our students that use it appropriately. If you do not use it appropriately, it is a privilege and we can take that privilege away from you. We would rather not do that. So please make sure you're using SSRT for its intent and purpose because it will be an invaluable resource for you moving forward here at Carmel High School. I'm going to leave you with one last thing, Greyhounds. And again, we are super excited to have you a part of the Greyhound family. Some kids are smarter than you. Some kids have cooler clothes than you. Some kids are better at sports than you, but it doesn't matter. You have your thing too. Be the kid who can get along. Be the kid who is generous. Be the kid who is happy for other people. Be the kid who does the right thing. Be the nice kid. Now, you're going to have some additional expectations from your SSR teacher following this video. And again, thank you for your attention.